All right. Hey, this is a stream right now, but it's also recording. So I guess I'm saying hello to both whoever is watching and whoever is watching this recording. So I'm mostly just recording this for my friend Alec. So hi, Alec. For those that don't know, Alec is the other programmer on this project, and he also is the art director of this. So pretty much all the graphics in this game, yeah, all the graphics in this game were drawn by Alec. So thank you, Alec. Um, I'm recording this for Alex so he can watch it at work. But if you aren't Alec, you're welcome to join us and listen along. I will explain everything to you guys so you're not left in the dark. So I guess first, what is Polo? So Polo is a project that me and Alec uh, have collectively been working on for a very long time. I actually went back and I just checked it a second ago that Polo something like the oldest, like I keep all my old Polo versions in here, and the oldest well, I personally have is 2012. But I know it goes much further back than that. It goes probably as far as back as 2008, to be completely honest, because if I remember correctly, I was working on this while still in high school. So, um, Polo project at least 2008. Um, we've been working on, and it's a game that I love. It's something I'm very passionate about. I don't do it full time. I only literally just work on this project whenever I have the free time, and well, I have free time right now, so I'm working on it. Though the problem is, like I said, it's been worked on since 2008, and that's because we don't spend full time on it. It's literally weekends, and if we happen to have a day off, we'll work on it. So enough jibber jabber. I want to kind of get into it. Polo has been rewritten entirely, the third time so far. This is the third rewrite because as we work on it, we start stacking things on top of each other, and they don't really work that well. So the more we stack on top of it, the more unstable it gets, and eventually it needs to be rewritten. Kind of in the same aspect that Windows, as you stack more programs on it, as you get more plugins, and as you get more browsers, and as you get it just eventually starts getting slower and slower. So that's basically what we're doing now. Is the old Polo was becoming cumbersome. We couldn't understand some of the stuff that we had written 4 5 years ago. So it was time for a rewrite, and now I think it's ready. The other rewrites were like rough drafts of the game, and now that we know what we want in the game, we have a clear idea of what the game is. So now we are starting from scratch, square one, completely clean approach, um, and redoing Polo. This project is called PoloHD. I call it PoloHD because it looks a lot more clean. It's crisp. Full screen is nice, and also the other games didn't have it, but this game now allows you to set the resolution of the game, and that's something the other games couldn't do. The other games ran at actually a 4:3 aspect ratio. 4:3 would be your standard CRT monitor, not widescreen, essentially. But now it is in widescreen, and it just looks a lot better. And since it's a rewrite, I'm just calling it Polo HD. In theory, it's Polo 3, but the final product is just going to be Polo. Um, so, what we're working on today is this is one of the levels. I actually just nuked the tile set because I'll explain in a second here. Let me just get rid of these real quick here. All right. So anyway, I want a clean canvas of the level. That's right. My background is pink. I gotta change that real quick. I don't know why transparency is drawing as pink. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So hold on. All right. Anyway, so Polo. Alec just recently redid the tile sets, and let me explain to you guys real quick why we redid the tile sets. So real quick, let me just show you guys what it takes to make a level in Polo. So I'm just going to make something real simple here. I'm just going to add some ground. I am going to, so this is going to be like a little like cliff up here. So you got a cliff, ground, and then a little down bit here. You'll see it a little bit more here. So I go like this, like this, like this. So there we go. We have a little area. Polo will spawn right here. Let's just throw him here. Oh, oops, I gotta put this here too. There we go. All right, so we have all this walkable space for Polo. Technically, it's not walkable yet because there needs to be blocks here, but that's beside the point. Anyway, so we got the tile set down, and it's not done yet. For the tile set to be completely hashed out, what we need to do is, all right, so now we got that. What we originally had to do is then go to this tile set over here and do this. Like this. Like this, down here. And we basically kind of do a gradient here. You see what we're doing here is it kind of gets a little bit darker, and then eventually gets to this darkness here. Oops, it gets to this darkness here, and then that's it for the gradient. And then what we do from here, originally, what we do is we'd fill it in like this, all the way down like this, down like this, like this, like this. But that's time consuming. What we did to kind of speed that up is we did this, kind of in big blocks. We would do the level design like that, and then bam, there we go. So that's what it took to do that. And then the final pass over would be this. We would add a little bit of details here from the tile set, make it look nice. See what we're doing here? I would have to switch between these. Let's say we want to add a tree right here. Oops. There's no top of the tree because the game doesn't draw this high. So it literally just stops like this, like that. And then we had these little knots that we would put in the tree. Oops. And then we had some platforms. There we go. So this right here, let's just put a lamp down. Why not? Oops. Put a lamp right here. All right. Cool. Basic level, whatever. That's simple enough. But as you can see, that's roughly how long it took me to make this level. And this was just a small bit of it. It's very time consuming. So the point I'm getting at is Alec designed a new tile set that lets us make levels a lot faster because there's not as much visual gradients that we have to do. So now with the new tile set, let me show you how quick it is to make the same level. So now we also have these little corner bits. We got the side bits, which adds a little bit more time. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It's got its positives and negatives. I'm trying to recreate that level to the left as best as I can. We got these little corner inside bits, and then we do this. All right. And then basically, I don't have it yet, but we have the same thing I kind of showed you down here with these big blocks. We would do the same thing for the black. I don't have those made yet, so let's just throw these down. You get the idea. So we don't have to do all this gradient down here. We just literally do this. And then for the tree I believe is a little bit different. Yeah, you can see here side-by-side comparison when I overlap it. One side of it is much darker and the other side is lighter. So we kind of, he kind of hashed out the tones a little bit better to see. And then also, hold on. Also, he changed the platforms to this. And also the nice thing is, over here, those platforms were just kind of flat against it. He also added a platform with a little shadow bit here. As you can see, it adds a little bit of a shadow. It looks really nice in my personal opinion. And then Of course, there's some other things that we didn't originally have that this now has. Like, we got these little support beams here for the platforms, so you can kind of see there's a little bit of a support there. And then we got some other things like the trees can have foliage. That's something that has always been in Polo, but it's I think he hashed out the colors to be a little bit more darker to kind of stand out. Before the vines on this you couldn't really see, but these stick out a little bit better. And then he added a lot more vegetation, so you can get a lot more detail in these worlds. Like for example, these can have little side bits up here that will look really nice. I can add them over here too if I wanted to. I don't have to have them at all. These things right here, if I wanted to have like the vines kind of go up in that, you can't really see it, but there's definitely vines on here. So pretty much, as you can see, a side by side here. It's changed drastically, but I think for the better. It's a new look, which I like because I'm so used to the old Polo. This looks old to me. So this is clean, fresh, and new, and it's faster to make levels. Making a whole level in Polo, honestly, to hash out the graphics, the tile sets, and then the never Passover. I forgot to mention this one over here. We'd have to come back through with these things here and put them over the sides. See this? What I'm doing? It took so much time. We would just have to go through and do that. I don't have to do that over here anymore. I mean, I could, but it looks bad. It's not meant for this. It was just meant for this. So now you can see it's got a kind of a solid side to it now, but I don't have to do that here. So as I was saying before, this design right here of level would honestly, a whole full level, or now they're called regions in PoloHD, the full region or level would take, geez, I'm not even exaggerating when I say at least 6 hours to look good. I'm talking foliage, the ground details, the gradient bit, adding some trees, adding platforms, adding the graphics, lamps, foliage, vines. Very long time, 6 hours, and that's not even playtesting. This right here, you're probably going to see it now because I'm going to design a few levels now. This is probably going to take maybe an hour or less, or around an hour probably to do all this. Throw down the plants, which is really easy. I mean, it was easy here, but now there's just more variation, and the platforms I think look nicer and cleaner. I'm excited. So I'm sorry to bore you if anyone found that boring. I don't even know if anyone's watching. I'm probably just talking to nobody. And then real quick, these are literally just graphics. They don't do anything. See, like I threw the Polo right here. See, he's right. This is where he'll spawn. It looks red now, but if I go back here, we'll save. Play test. Hit the play button to test it. You'll see what's gonna happen here. Is he's gonna just literally just drop through the ground, and then it'll be stuck in the loop. See. It's literally just graphics. It doesn't do anything more than that. So then what we have to do now is we go to our objects, we select our block, and these are invisible when the game is played, but right now you can see them. We go back over with them, go through, and hash out anything that should be solid. I don't know why this is up here. Whatever. Hold on. There. And then with these guys over here, these we don't want to be solid because these blocks are completely solid. If you come from underneath them, any direction, you can't go through them. This, on the other hand, right here, it looks different. That's because it will treat this as a one-way platform. So now if I go back, I hit the play button. See, now I am actually on the platform. I'm not falling through. I can go down here, I can go back up here, and the other nice thing is I can jump through this platform from the bottom and walk on top. So yeah. Crap, hold on. All right, so I forgot to put something in this level real quick here. The background is a parallax background, so we need this little controller unit here. This is basically a controller and everything that's invisible. It just has code inside it that just watches things. So now if we play it, watch what happens. Probably nothing noticeable, maybe. You probably didn't notice it before, but now the background is parallax, meaning it moves a little bit. It looks like it's in the distance. It's not right against the world, so it adds a little bit of depth to the game, which is nice. Also, now that I have that controller in there, I can hit F4 and actually quit out of the game. Um, so basically, that's Polo in a nutshell. I'm not going to go into too much more details. It's kind of hard to explain. I want to keep this video brief, short, and to the point. And for the people that are watching in the stream, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run through some level design here. So I'm not watching chat. I'm sorry. It's a little bit much to kind of stay on top of. So I'm just going to be doing this. If you have me on Steam, Skype, or anything, message me there if you have questions. But basically, I'm just going to jump right into it. Down here, I can't see it on my screen, but I know it's here. Down here somewhere is an overlay. I tried to make the stream look a little bit nice. Here, hold on. You can see that overlay down there. I thought that looked cool to kind of overlay it on top of the Polo project. I'm not trying to hide anything, but it does hide the taskbar, which is kind of nice. But if it gets annoying, sorry, giving it a shot. And also up here somewhere is a scroller um, that's kind of just going, kind of just inform people that are jumping in late what's going on here. Um, so what I'm going to do actually is open up my Chrome here, and I'm just gonna open up some music because I like to listen to something while I work. Um, Terraria has a really good soundtrack. If you guys haven't played Terraria, give it a shot. It's amazing. Um, I like to listen to Terraria music in the background. So anyway, I'm just going to jump right into it here and just start working on this level. I will talk throughout it if I want to say anything. If I want to mention something or if I forgot something, I'll just talk while I work. I don't talk much while I work, but we'll see. Um, yeah, so the game works in Polo's. I don't know how many people watching had actually played our game Polo, but basically what Polo was before was it was a platformer game, very linear platformer. Think Super Meat Boy, but it wasn't as skilled. It was just a real casual platformer. What it is now is it's going to be an open world adventure game. So going through it now is going to be like a story. It's going to be much more story driven and much more adventure-ish. So. Um, yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. These regions don't really have anything super complex about them, so they're pretty straightforward. Um, so there's no crazy thought that I have to put into this. Depth, these are layers basically. It allows us to change the layers a little bit around. That way I can layer things and graphics and details around. So this first part here is the Polo Village. It's where you start. It's basically going to be like the main hub of the world. It's going to be in the middle. Um, so I'm just kind of working on that here. There's going to be little buildings around here, little villagers outside and stuff. It's going to be cute. Cute. I guess you can call it cute. I'm really excited to be working with this tile set. It's something completely new and fresh for Polo, which I love working with new things. Um, this is the second tile set he gave me. Yesterday he gave me a tile set which was, I can't remember if he called it Crystal Caves or if I just called it that, but that's basically what that was. Alright, he also gave me these. Oops. Terraria has really good music. I really like it. I'm surprised I don't own the soundtrack yet. Level design in Polo has been kind of my least favorite thing to work on because it takes time. Um, but I'm really hoping that now that we have a new kind of new system to work with for level design, that it now hopefully should not take nearly anywhere as long. So personally, I don't know how other people work, but I usually throw down graphics and then do the pass over with objects. So. Alright, I'm gonna throw down some houses and see if I'm happy with this area. Oh shit. So there's a really annoying thing called delete underline. So sometimes it will delete all your tile sets underneath the cursor, which is kind of annoying. I should be using a different layer for this, so let's go here. The nice thing is I can creative freedom when working on games is really nice. So if I wanted one light on and then one off, I can do that. Um, Throw a tree right here, why not? Right? The top of the world is actually up here, so I'm gonna go that high up. I don't think I did that last time. I think I just stopped here. That's just the stars. It's not the actual top of the level. The other nice thing is I can actually put, shit, I drew that on the wrong layer. I'm really bad at talking while working. I'm just gonna throw some trees in here. This looks nice. It's variation. It keeps it fresh looking. It doesn't get boring. We got some trees here. The nice thing about the trees is I like to put some overgrowth on them. So we're gonna switch to our detail layer. Look at that. Let's throw this here. And this one here. There we go. Look at that. The other cool thing is I can make this into a little house if I wanted to. So check this out. Look at these guys here. Actually, sometimes I have to go to it's a grid. I have it off, but see, it's a grid. So sometimes I change the grid ways. There we go. I'm not gonna put a house in here. Just kind of, you know. Well, actually, you know what I'll do? Go back over to this layer. Change it back to 12 by 12. Oh shit. I'm going to throw a house up here. It's gonna be another one of these tree houses. A house inside a tree. We can change the grid to 6. That looks cozy, doesn't it? Would you live there? I would. Actually, you know what? We have these little fences somewhere. It's so damn small. I can barely see up here. Am I blind? I am blind. Where are they? Are they not here? Hold on. There's like little fences in here. Oh, there they are. I am freaking blind. Turn the grid off because it gets in the way pretty quick. Here they are. They're over here. Look at this. This one's already coming together pretty well. You can turn delete underline off if it gets in the way, which is really nice. Sometimes it does. Just gonna put some foliage down here by this thing. Alright. Let's put another house up here. I'm gonna go back to the 12 by 12 grid. I'm gonna put another thing up here, like another like floor, kind of. Like a little double house kind of thing. So they literally have like a door up here and a door down there. Door here. Here. Let's add some lights here. Or windows, I mean. I'm gonna put one window. Oops. Sometimes we need to go over to the detail layer. Put details on like that. This house looks really cozy, doesn't it? Again, I don't know know who I'm talking to. Whoops. I want to put fences in front of his door. Let's give him a little bit of a thing here. Oh, let's get off the detail layer. I keep forgetting. Doop. Oh, shit. And doop, doop. I think it's pretty good. I don't want to overcomplicate it too much. I'm gonna put another one down here. It's gonna be like a little cave kind of thing here. The nice thing about this is he made these little windows, which are pretty cool looking. Look at that. Let's have the door actually be on. There we go. Man, this is coming together. I'm really happy with this. Alright, so we ran out of space, so we're just gonna simply keep going. Go back to our base layer. Up. Go back to 12 by 12. Alright. Now I want to do something here. I want to kind of do this like little ravine kind of thing. I'm going to try playing with things here. Knowing Alec, he'll probably like this. Oh, boss battle. Oops. I'll put some black in here. You know what? I'm actually going to keep this going like this. Just keep this as like it's big mysterious kind of ravine kind of thing. Now the backgrounds are weird. I sometimes have to turn off the background and see where the bottom of the level actually is. It's way down there. So that's fine. The other cool thing we have are these little things called helpers, which kind of allow me to figure out how high and where the player can jump. So you can see, oh no. I don't think I've heard this song before. I know Alec's gonna watch me work on this map kind of thing, and he's gonna say I'm doing something wrong. I just know it. Alright. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna throw a little secret area right here. I love secret areas. It's actually gonna require a kind of skillful skill jump to get there. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be like a skill double jump kind of to get there. I don't know what will be in there, if anything. That's kind of cool. I think it's cool. I don't like completely just really repetitive walls, so I'm just gonna do this. There we go. That's good, right? All right. Somebody just asked me, is mayonnaise an instrument? I mean, I guess I did say if anyone has any questions, go for it. So, to answer your question, I mayonnaise is an instrument. So, there you go. All right. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna have one of these go across like this. So here we go. Yep. And it's gonna. Oh, I just realized. How's that gonna be a thing? Like that? Because I remember I want them to drop and be able to get in here. I completely forgot that I was gonna make that into like a skill jump kind of thing. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Look at that. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but here goes your little supports. Maybe I'll add them like that and continue them down. Oh man. I hate having so many tiles in a row like that, but well, whatever. Oh shit, I just realized something. I need another layer. Because I want to have this in the background. I'm going to do some cool stuff with this. So I'm just going to kind of just, throw it around. This is basically like another just graphic. Ooh, more music I have not heard in Terraria yet. So anyway, slope, slope. It's a little tricky. Hold on. Spooky music. I'm adding these here because I'm gonna do a kind of little a thing here. It's like that. Like that. Oops. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna have little slopey bits in here. This music, yay! That was a little different. A little funky. I don't want to overdo it, so over here it's not gonna have any of those. I can't wait to try this level out. It's looking pretty sweet. Oops, I just realized over here I don't have that tile set. There we go. Alright, and here it's tight enough to do, oops, it's tight enough to do one of these guys. I had a little mini heart attack. I do a lot. I sometimes will do a ton of work and then find out it's on the wrong layer. And I thought for a second all that was on the wrong layer, but it's not. I'm good. I kind of want to do a thing here. I know I said no more, but this is the last one. Here we go. Part of this new thing is it allows for the ability to go between regions and areas. So right here is going to be a area where you can go down further, and it's going to go into, I think it's going to be called the crystal mines. So we got that. That's what that's going to be. Shit, I just realized. Oh, I love this song. It's like the floating kind of things. Oops. Someone outside is slamming doors. Kind of annoying. Oh! Shit, see? All this was on the wrong layer. Alright. There we go. Here we go. Boop, boop. I don't like the clearance being so low, so let's make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Boop, boop. Alright, this goes back on the detail background layer, so don't forget to switch it. There we go, look at that. Now, this kind of goes into the mines. And I kind of feel like I want to have something over here. I want to have like a house over here. And since I like to have everything have a story behind it, this can be like the mining quarters for the workers. Oh god, sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna do something special for Alex since I know he likes it. I'm gonna add this here. Add like a little secret. We'll be able to get up here later. Not just yet. Oops. Oop, there we go. I'm really close to this tile set. There we go. Alright. This is like gonna be like the miners' quarters in here. Yeah. Oh, why? What? Hold on. yep, that's. All right, so I'm back. Um, ooh, what? All right, sorry, I'm back. So, my roommate's TV was flipping between menus, and he wasn't sure if it was me. I don't even know how I would even pull that off. So. All right, so we got this little area down here, which is gonna be pretty chill. It's gonna be like the miners' quarters. Why not, right? Oh, that's right. I gotta switch layers. I don't know why I went to that layer. Um, but it's gonna be like a little creepy. It's not gonna have any lights on. It'll be like disbanded. You know what? Let's make it a little bit creepier and have this light on up here. Eventually down the road, I'm gonna make it so you can go in the houses. So, and you know what? I wonder what it would look like if I just had. Oops. Let's go back to 12 by 12. I just had this going up like this. Yeah, you know, I like that. Alright. What is this song? I haven't heard much of the Cave Story soundtrack, so let's listen to some of that. Yeah, this is my kind of music right here. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. That's perfect. Alright, so, oops, wrong tile set. So this is gonna go down here. I'll come back to this. I'm gonna leave this unfinished. And I'm gonna fill in some of this with black. There we go. Fill this in with black. Alright. I'm really liking how this is coming out. This is looking great. I really want to play it now, to be honest. We're going to do just that in a second. Actually, I need to do this real quick. Nothing crazy. I'm just going to kind of throw it together. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's have this go down further. Definitely not a jump height. Across. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong layer. Alright. I did all this on the wrong layer too, didn't I? Ugh. See, it's gonna be it's gonna be like the end of me doing that. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I'm kind of OCD over it, so. Alright. Like I said before, I have a big fill tool that I'll use to kind of fill all this in. It's not right tool. I'm calling it a tool though. Alright. So how did I have this set up? I was going like this. I also need a way to get back up there. So you know what? We're gonna go our jump helper. Okay. That's perfect. Holy crap. Nice. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna have a house right here. Is that right? Can I jump that high? I've already forgot. Yeah, I can. Okay, good. Oops. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have the other house coming back here. I can't jump that, can I? I can't. It needs to go like right here. Big damn house. Oops. Like that. There we go. Same with this side. And level it off. Oh, you know what I want to do? I wonder if it would look nice or good. I have a corner here. I can go here. That. And then have the house like down like this. It might be bad looking. I don't know. Really big house. Later in the game, you will be able to go into all these houses. So I have to find a purpose for these houses. Maybe this will be like an inn or something. The houses don't need a purpose, but just for like the sake of the lore, I really like having a purpose for them. Alright, so let's put in the little details. Oops. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have a tree behind this house. That way I can use the tree for platforms. I don't have to, but it gives a purpose behind the trees. Oops. Honestly, for those people that say that Game Maker is not a proper tool for making games, I mean, they might be right, but oh shit. I think I had to be down here. I mean, they might be right, but it's right for me because I mean, Game Maker's right for me because it's easy. I personally don't have the time to spend learning a language. Oh, you know, these lights are going to be on, and we need to be on this layer. You know what we're going to do? Put one of these big windows. There we go. That might look weird. Whatever. Oh, it's the edge of the map's right there. Perfect. Look at that. I don't want it to be completely flat here, so let's put this here. There we go. This level is just about done. For those people that were watching at the beginning of this, like I said, it takes about probably an hour to make one of these levels. I haven't even had foliage yet, though, so probably a little bit over an hour. I don't even know how long I've been working on this level, so I can't say. Holy crap, I have 7 watchers. I have never had that many. So, hey guys. I guess to recap for people watching, I'm Sean, or Dr. Raccoon is my internet alias. This is my game, Polo. I share it with my friend Alec. It's a game we've been working on since about 2008. It's a game that I hold very dear to myself. That my heart's in this game. I don't do it full time. I just do it on my days off and my weekends, so or at night like I am now. So this is going to be an open world kind of adventure game. Um, hold on, I'm thinking. So I'm on the right layer. I had to check. So it's going to be it's probably going to be free. We've made a few games in the past. A lot of them we haven't finished, but the ones we have finished, we don't charge for them. Because it's a hobby. We want to see people enjoy our games. So this game is going to be free, more than likely. We own all the rights to everything right now, even the main menu music in this game. We got permission to use, which is pretty cool. The story behind that is there was a chiptune composer for a keygen. I don't know if you guys probably don't use keygens often, but keygens have really good music. And so the keygen that we liked was called "In Your Arms," and we love the song. We actually found the composer for the keygen, and we asked if we could use it, and they said yes, which we were very happy about. So we have rights to use it, but everything else we don't yet, which a lot of the music we have in the game right now is a little placeholder music. You know what, this is going to be kind of like a mossy one, we haven't used this one yet. So, yeah, that's where we currently stand. You know what? Oh shit, that's on the wrong layer. How much of this is on the wrong layer? Whatever, I don't care. There we go. That looks kind of nice. Oops. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm so close to finally, like, almost finishing this. I'm kind of focusing a little bit. I don't remember what I was talking about. You know, we're gonna do something cool here, maybe. That kind of looks cool. I'm just gonna do this though. Good enough. And do this. What if I do this? The nice thing I like about game design is a lot of it is, I wonder what this will look like, and I wonder what this will look like, kind of stuff. A lot of trial and error. That looks okay. I don't know. Alright, so we got our level here. I just need to make that black filler. Literally, it's just black. Tile set 12. TL night forest to fill. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna get our fill. Gonna max it out. Just gonna go. Wait, does that? Okay. See, now this is what I was talking about earlier with the fill. Is it just literally will just fill this all up. It's easy. And I don't usually am sure where the camera will be able to see. So, you know, I'm just gonna fill all this up. Alright, here we go. Oh shit. Here we go. And stuff like this over here where it's really small stuff, I just like, oops, I just like to just do it by hand. I'm not on the right layer, am I? You know, at this point, whatever. Grab our fill. Let's go fill, fill. Oops. I know I don't need that down there. Alright, so I need this here. And I need this here. And I need to fill this down here. That's pretty much it. Alright, so majority of our levels done. I'm just gonna throw down some just nice looking things. And what I mean by that is foliage. Literally just stuff like this. Oops. Oh, I almost forgot to do that over there. I really like this stuff, so I'm gonna throw all of that there. And I'm gonna throw some this stuff on the side of this house. I'm not trying to make the houses look run down. It's just it adds a little bit of just I like it. It looks kind of nice. All right. I guess that's good on foliage. Oh, I'm just gonna add a little bit of knots to these trees. Really easy. Just plunk them down. Like that. Don't want too much. Can you jump up here? Oops. Oh, you can, okay. Alright, so this down here, I need to figure this out. There shouldn't be much to figure out, though. It's literally just platforms. Pretty easy stuff. Except I want some of these to have like support braces on them. So like this. And we also have these cross vertical braces as well. I'm gonna throw on some of these. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so we got our level our level made. So now the fun, grueling task of just going over everything with the blocks. So I've never played Cave Story, so if that offends anyone, please don't hit me. Alec, if you're still watching, I don't know if you've ever played Cave Story. Maybe. Not. I think we've talked about it once, and if I remember correctly, you do not play it. Alright. I don't know why I said alright like that. I wasn't done. I guess this is kind of the easy part compared to what I just have done for the last 45 minutes. Alright, so one-way platforms. I'm not going to use them here because I don't need to. You know what? We're going to do it anyway. Just in case. All these need one-way platforms. What is this? Someone just sent me a link. Send me a trailer to something. I will watch it in a moment. The song's pretty catchy. I'm actually going to listen to a song I just recently came across. Put it in my music playlist. Hold on.
Hello there, Spencer, I see you. You boy, I see you. Spencer, with my eyes. You're the architect of my dreams, Spencer. You plan them and fill them on blue paper and hand them to me. Then I dream them, Spencer. That's what you do for me. Thank you for that, Spencer, you prick. I'm a magician, Spencer, a furious magician.
Alright. Comes this moment of truth where I'm actually going to play test this level.
You think something special, Spencer? You think you're something brand new? You're old oats, Spencer. You're old, dry, stale oats, Spencer. I'm a magician, Spencer, a furious magician.
Alright, here we go. Hold on.
Aren't you, Spencer?
Alright, need a drink.
Precious boy.
Oh! Before I forget, I'm doing that right now.
I'm cutting interest rates in half.
I fell through because I didn't add these here. Technically, they don't need to be one ways because there's no way you're going to be able to jump through it from the bottom, but just in case. Oh, Polo sad. He randomly thinks things.
I'm a magician, Spencer, a furious magician.
Here's the secret area. Yes.
Are you proud of your country? I bet you are.
Oh, I didn't add one ways on those. I'll do that right now.
I'm going to kiss you, Spencer, on the lips. little rattlesnake, you naughty little baby boy. Rambunctious little infant. My mother
Oh,
tries
God.
to get me to go on dates, Spencer. You know what that's like? You know how humiliating that is, Spencer? I'm a magician, Spencer. I'm furious magician. I'm a magician, Spencer. I'm furious magician. 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 Love you, Spencer. I'm gonna spank you, silly.
I hate this part of the song because it's so loud. And it is so obnoxious. Okay. Oh, I right-clicked and now the overlay is up. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I just don't like it. Oh, and that crashed. All right. So that's done. I am just going to add a few things called glow flies, which are these little guys that fly around. And just add to the aesthetic of the level. Um, they're usually around lights, so I'm gonna actually put some here. I'm gonna put a light here in a moment. I'll also throw some in here. I'll throw some in here. Hold on. I usually trim off the corners because they're not needed. I try to cut as much as I can with that isn't needed. I don't think it adds a ton to like the resource usage, but it's just stuff that we don't need. Put this around here. Right. All right. So we got these glow flies here. They are purely aesthetic. Don't add anything to the gameplay. I really like them. They just look really nice, and I will show you in just a second what they look like. I just need, I think, oh yeah, I was gonna add a light here, so I'm gonna go our tile sets, our lamp post, that, put that here. Oops, delete underline, and it's on the wrong layer. Oh well. Also, we got this stuff right here. I don't know exactly what it's called. I really like it though. I think it looks really cool. I'm also gonna add some fences here. Only because I really like the way they look. Alright, save. And play. I'm gonna play this with the original music so you can kind of get a feel for it. Make sure it's turned up so you guys can hear it. Alright, anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to cut the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me kind of throw myself into level design here for Polo. We don't have a release date. It's just pretty much going to be done when it's done. You can always keep an eye on my Twitter, at Dr. Raccoon on Twitter. We have a website for Polo. It needs to be redone because it's all for the old stuff. But yeah, keep an eye on my Twitch. Pretty much I use Twitch just for game development purposes and that. So, hey, I appreciate you all joining me on this expedition to create this level. It took a little bit over an hour to make this level. You guys all saw it start to finish. I hope it was worth it. I hope you learned something new about Polo, and I hope it's pulls some more fans. So, with that being said, I am signing out. I'm just going to run through this level, and then that's the end of the video. Thanks, guys.